Hey everybody, so here we go. It looks like we've got a two-question problem here. This one probably is going to be twice the amount of fun as we've been having. So, identify the constant of proportionality. Write our answer as y equals kx. So here is, alright, that lovely equation we just talked about last time. Y is equal to kx. Of course, k being our constant of proportionality. So, in other words, identify your k value. Once you've identified that, go ahead and plug that into this equation over here. Easy enough. We are given a graph though, and how do we figure this out? How do we do this? We don't have a table anymore. It's not telling us any information. We literally just have a graph. So it says identify the constant of proportionality. We can do that, guys, by looking at any of these points here that they've got colored in yellow. I want to make an ordered pair for those. We, of course, will all remember an ordered pair is my x value and my y value, just like that. Our x value is first, our y value is second. So it says x, how far over are you going? Okay, this is our x value. Compared with how far up are you going? That's my y value. So if I'm going to write this as an ordered pair for this first one, I can pick any point that I want to here. And what will I always tell you? I'll always tell you, hey, let's choose easy numbers. Let's make it easier on ourselves. All right. We're going to choose our first point here. If we think about what x value we have, well, how far over are we going? Well, we're going over 7. All right. Now, how far when we're over here at 7? Alright, how far up have I gone? Well, you've gone 49. Okay, so there's my ordered pair, right? The point 749. But what do I do with that? Well, we have to remember our other equation. Our other equation tells me what? It says our constant is equal to our y value over our x value. So now we just figure out what is k. So I can say that k is equal to y over x. Or in this case, right, what's my x value? Well, my x value is 7. What's my y value? Well, that's 49. 49 divided by 7, you guessed it, 7. So our constant of proportionality is 7. That's all this says here. It says 7 is your k value, and k means constant if we think back to up here, right? Our k value is our constant. Now write it, okay, in the equation y is equal to kx. Y is equal to kx. Well, we know that 7 is our k value, so we literally will just take this, and anywhere we see a k, we only see one of them, we plug in that 7. So at the end of the day, it looks like this. Y is equal to 7x. And we're all done. But we still have this other problem over here. So let's do this. With the magic, I'm going to erase all this really fast. You ready for this? So before we forget, y is equal to 7x. So that's the first part for our graph on the left. Let's figure it out for our graph on the right, though. Okay, so voila, we are back to being a clean screen. So, but we're not going to do anything different. So we're going to identify what our constant is. And then we're going to write it, alright, y equals kx. If you want to pause this now and try to figure that out on your own, that'd be great. If not, let's walk through this again. We've got to use two equations. The second one I'm going to use is this. This will help me write our equation. In order for us, though, to solve it, to figure out what our constant is, remember this is the lovely letter of the alphabet K. It's the sloppiest K I think I've ever written. Alright, our K value is equal to what? Alright, y over x. Where am I figuring out x and y from? Well, we're going to pick any ordered pair we want to. Alright, so I could pick this one, maybe this one, any of these, it doesn't matter. What would we choose? Make it easy on yourselves. Pick the smaller numbers. All of these will get the same answer at the end of the day. But we want to make things easy on us. Now I have to come up with an ordered pair. So now I've got to figure out what's my x value, what's my y value for this first point here. So x and y, remember, alright, this is my x-axis, here's my y-axis. So our ordered pair for this point will be, I'm just going to write it over here. So how far over did we go? Well, we went to about here, 8. Alright, and yep, how far up did we go? We went up to 64. No, that is not 864. Right, there you go. So it is now 864 is my ordered pair. Let's plug that in. Okay, 64, that's my y value. My x value, 8. Alright, we read this as 64 divided by 8, which is 8. Alright, so we're getting closer now. So 8 is my k value. What is that when I plug this into my equation now? So now we've got y is equal to kx. We use this 8, alright, as a k value, and everywhere I see k in my equation, I write it with that. So y is equal, not to kx, right, but to what? To 8x. And that is our equation for our graph on the right here. So if you got that, good job.